And an opportunity for these guys to get loose, find the range. We're almost at game time, folks. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. So the Houston starting five. Nice start for him, taking his first shot. Just about halfway through the season, Grant. Which half of the season went quicker for you, first or the second?
You know, B.A., after all the anticipation, the first half just goes by in a hurry. In the second half, you are in a rhythm, so the games can blend into one. So, I'm going to be a politician. The answer is both.
Knocks down the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And it's Houston's ball. It's a 5-point game. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
Well, they shot it well because of how selfless they were. You need that kind of chemistry and cohesion on the road.
Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Shot clock at 5. It's hauled in by Houston.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And there's the rejection. Pass to Taylor. And there's the screen. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. All right, some time here to take a look at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the league's top shooting squads from last year. The fourth spot held by the Hawks.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
To the inside, 5 to shoot.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Rockets trail by 8. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Guys, Trae Young's contract in Atlanta was coming to an end, and both sides could not reach an agreement on a long-term contract extension. So trade talks ensued, and Trae Young finds himself in a new destination that now makes him the lead franchise guard in a new home.
A new day. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. And the first one at the line is good. A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the #2 seed in the West, Grant.
And they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
And so he hits both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
They set the pick. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Atlanta.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Rockets trail by 9. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. We check the numbers for him. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Cleveland. No points so far.
Tough call for his coach. Second foul already. We'll see how much the staff trusts him.
Pass to Reyes. Cuts off the pass.
That was just incredible instincts defensively. He saw the ball coming back out and made the play.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, B.A. Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Back to you, Brian.
All right, thank you, Allie. So both teams changing it up here. And Houston has possession. They trail by 11. Pass to West. The 3-ball. The Rockets again can't hit. Now the Hawks with it. They're on an 18-7 run. Count that bucket.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Rockets trail by 13. And he's going for the oop here. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. A minute 42 left in the first quarter here. Here's Cleveland.
Oh, wow! Look out! B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Here's Taylor. He's coming off a 10-point game against Toronto.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Buries it from 3. He's got 6.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
3-pointer hits the trifecta.
from outside. Really in a great rhythm.
Here's Cleveland. In his last outing, 8 points for him. They set the screen to the middle. Here's West. Atlanta with the rebound. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
They really had a strong night shooting the basketball. They got hot and stayed hot.
No, you're not going to lose many games shooting the percentage they did. That takes a disciplined effort.
No dice from the high post.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
With 1 on the clock. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've been lights out from deep. And it's a big reason why they have a lead in this one. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Hawks?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
And for the Rockets.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And for the Hawks.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Pass to Reyes. Here's the pick from outside the arc. And the Rockets hit again from deep. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Making a change here. And now let's glance at the league's most aggressive defensive teams from last year. The Rockets in 5th.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Jacks up a 3. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
They set a pick. Unloads. And it's Houston scoring again.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Here in quarter two, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Ooh, poked away. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Atlanta shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
2 shots. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
Pass to Cleveland. It's stolen away. To the wing on the left. They grab their own miss. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, PA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Atlanta shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
1 shot. One shot.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. The Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team. Guys, back to you.
They've got that grit. Thank you, Allie. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Here's Cleveland. Over to the left wing. 6 to shoot. Can't connect from short range.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Atlanta again missing. Pass to West. It's good.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Atlanta leading by 9. From downtown, it's good on the putback. 18 points for him.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific.
Here's Cleveland. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Houston. 1:57 left in the second period. Houston working the ball around. It doesn't go for him. The Hawks have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. And Porzingis, known to everyone as the unicorn. I'm sure some of our viewers wonder where he got that nickname from.
Well, B.A., I heard that actually Kevin Durant gave it to him due to his rare combination of size and skill. One unicorn recognizing another. Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to Lee. Fade away. And the shot is good after hitting off the rim.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
There's the triple. And it's Lee with the rebound. Rockets trail by 9. 34 seconds left in the second period. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Cleveland. He buries it from 3. Cleveland's got 5 now.
Well-designed inbounds play. It's an art.
And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Hawks ahead, up by 5. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm with Coach Udoka. Specifically on defense, would you say there's more to clean up in the paint or on the perimeter?
A little bit of both. We got to protect the paint a little bit better. They hit some tough mid-range shots, but they also hurt us on the offensive glass. So keep them off the glass, make them beat us from the perimeter, and I think we'll be in good shape.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And, folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching quickly, here's an update on how the dunk contest contenders are shaping up.
Definitely some explosive guys on this list, but there's plenty of time out there for someone to grab this spot. Maybe even Elevator Ernie.
Yeah, that 50-inch vertical don't lie.
Neither do those shorts.
And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the Hawks.
The energy in their hometown is electric, man. You can tell these players are loving the positive attitudes and feeding off them. I expect them to sustain this enthusiasm.
Yeah, I mean, these fans just love this team. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. And Houston has possession. It's a 5-point game, so the Rockets 5 now. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Takes a three. Shot comes out.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Atlanta leading by 5. The baseline J. Good.
That's just poor defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks from the mid-range.
Houston has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Rebounded by the Hawks. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
So this is not what they envisioned coming out of the break. Missing their first 3 shots.
Atlanta shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And he drops the first. The Hawks making a switch here. Taylor's checked in. Both shots good from the strike. Rockets trail by 9. The 3 is up. The 3 is up. Houston with another miss.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Clock at 6. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
Out to the wing. Pass to Cleveland. Three-pointer. Nails it from 3. Cleveland's got 8 points.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
Good, solid start to the half. Hitting 3 out of 4.
Puts it up from 12. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Hawks lead by 10. Here's Taylor. Off with the layup. It's picked off. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Count it. And the Hawks lead by 12.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Hits a three-pointer. Give him 8.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. The Rockets making a change here. All right, a moment now to bring up last season's top rebounding teams. The Rockets, number 1.
Last year, this was a team that owned the paint. They were so committed to rebounding, and that's a stat you love to lead the league in.
Rockets trail by 12.
Atlanta foul. Taylor, third person. Team 20.
And Houston has possession. The 3. Drills it from deep. 11 points in the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Fires the 3. And the Hawks with another 3.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Pass to Cleveland. Three-pointer. Counted from distance. Cleveland's got 6 points in the quarter.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. On defense, Houston. They trail by 9. Deflects the pass. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. To the left wing. Takes a 13-footer.
And the defense simply wasn't there in the first half. They sure are now. They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Off the mark with a little step back, Jay. Houston working the ball around. A minute 42 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Ooh, it's stolen away. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. Oh, got a piece of it. Good on the bucket. 6 points for him.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Fires the three. Pure from three-point range.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the third. That one falls.
Well, once he gets a step to the rim like that, it's going to take more of a defensive effort to force the miss.
The Rockets pull it in. Just 3 on the clock. Doesn't go for him. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. Both teams putting up some points. Atlanta on top. They're up 7. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Jacks up a 3. Fires it in the triple.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
And for Houston, gets the 3 to fall.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Fires the 3. And he can't get that one.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
They set the pick. Here's Valentine. And it's Houston scoring again.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Chalk up 2 there. And the Hawks lead by 7.
What a difference a half can make. As much as he struggled in the first 2 quarters, he certainly made up for it with his play in the second half.
Pass to Reyes. The 3. Another 3 from Houston.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, we're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Okay, thank you, Allie. To the left side wing. He drops it from range. And the Hawks lead by 7.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Valentine. The shot, no good. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Lots of room. And another basket for Atlanta.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Pass to Cleveland from behind the arc. And Houston, another 3.
And he's really made his mark with the three-pointer today. And that's another big one.
And when you have shooters feeling it from distance, it feels like no lead is safe because points can get put up in a hurry.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Clock at 4. Perfection. Beautiful stroke. Atlanta leading by 7. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Got a piece of it. This one for three. The rebound by Atlanta. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
All by himself. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Such a huge play, guys. I mean, that's a 4-point swing possibly. Tremendous steal and conversion right there.
From deep. Buries it from outside.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Tipped. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Checked in for Atlanta. Just 5 to shoot. Takes a three. Oh, it doesn't go.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And there's the drive. Got a hand on it.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Jacks up a three. Oh, it misses. Atlanta leading by 10. Quick two. All net.
Like a matador. Olay. There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Hawks.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
Timeout called. Houston. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Beyond the arc. No good.
Muscling down that rebound. Big man playing big.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Shot clock at 6. Blocked! And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Well, Kawhi, you had it going inside and out. It seemed like you were getting wherever you wanted on the court. Did it feel that way?
It's moving well. Overall, the team played well. They got me in my spots. They made shots, open the floor for me.
Always humble. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this